evening, fellow Amazonians. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to throw a patriotic salute and I wish we a happy new year for a long time. We never see some our faces on our ABC TV. I want to throw a salute, especially our people on ground zero, our refugees in Nigeria, our prisoners of war in Kondingi prisons in Boya and Bamenda. I throw a happy new year. We don't come for a very good program for ABC TV, and I get a host of panelists the way when I don't see the fly out, the poster them. We get potential activists of the revolution where we think say we need to hit take the 2021 may be a bold step for us, the activists, to boost the revolution and to join the interim government leading by His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako Ekome to foster the revolution to a level where we deem it necessary to make the war end the year. I go in that light, the guest of today, we get our humble guest and the only general, the female general, Caroline Mala. We get our the merciful truth, Prince Jeka, and we get our humble senior comrade, comrade Paul, and our comrades all the way from the Kingdom of Belgium, Zane Clovis Songe. So the show today, I think it will be one of the powerful show and the first of all kind for 2021. So now stay tuned. Me no man, now just click now the share button. We now go enjoy the show. We get plenty things they will talk today, and irrespective of what you will see with the post, we get plenty to share with you now today. Thanks so much. While we start to introduce the female general first, Caroline Mala, you are welcome on board.
Thank you so much, Comrade Erico Akaba. I want to salute my Ambazonia people, my fellow Ambazonians, my people. I want to wish you a happy new year. You don't tell me when I not see me for ABC Ambazonia TV. Now with TV, if you don't come for the TV, that means say we don't get to talk, but we don't come to say we not to live with our people. So I want to salute everyone watching from Ground Zero. I want to give 21 golden salute to the fighters on Ground Zero. I will not forget our Blue Warriors that did the wonderful job and the Gongé children of General No Pity. So I want to salute the ABC team and a 21 gun salute to our Excellency Dr. Sako, all the comrades on the platform, Jeka, Nilong, I salute Buna plenty. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our humble, the only female general. We go to the merciful truth, our senior comrade in the revolution. Even though you not see it's small, but they get a lot of experience when it comes to this revolution. One of the backbone, the people they started activity ever since the beginning for the revolution, and you always stand for the merciful truth. We go to our humble comrade, Prince Jeka.
Greetings, Erico. Greetings, great people of Amazonia. I salute all my mama, my papa, them, my brothers, them. And I be glad for ABC after a very long while. I hope say when they focus, we don't come here again for broke small story for una. For make una know say we dey united, we dey focus together, and we dey out for bring the truth and for make the people understand say all for one for all. We get to push Amazonia to the end. I thank all una, I thank all those who they love we, I thank all those who they support we, and I say make una keep focused, make una keep strong. Prince Jeka, merciful truth, I do with una, all for one for all. Thank you, Erico.
Thank you so much, Comrade Prince. We go to our big comrade for the house now. We have the senior comrade, Comrade Paul Nilong, all the way from the Bongel LGA. In due course, I will introduce all the various LGAs where we belong, or because all we belong to our various LGAs and we partake powerfully in our LGAs. So, comrades, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, Erico. At the Trowe salute, at the Trowe salute for Ambazonia people. Today we don't gather like one family, because this revolution was supposed to stand as a family, and today we don't gather like one family for project something. So I throw a salute for with valiant soldiers then for ground zero. I throw a salute for all Ambazonians for ground zero and for ground one. I throw a wonderful salute for the interim government and the president and the entire cabinet. I throw a salute for all activists them. I throw a salute for the ABC team, most especially our Comrade Oben, the undersecretary where the host with today. The wonderful work, and I think Dr. Mwembe, another undersecretary, and Secretary Chris. I thank the entire ABC crew for this opportunity where they give me for push forward this agenda. Where I know say since we put out this poster, I don't create a little bit of stir, but as we don't come today, we will explain for Ambazonian people why, how, and waiting make and will they come out for this time with this project. So when I just take glue, when I hit the share button, so they will get at least 500 people for watch this show. So that more explain for now wait way will they come for tell una. It be very, very important. Say may you not destroy something where you never know the thing. Know the thing first before you want destroy them, you destroy them, but maybe you don't know them first. So thank you for this opportunity, Erico Akaba. I'd also thank my brothers, JK, Female General, and Brother Clovis. One for all and all for one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our senior comrade. In that light, I go to the man all the way from the Kingdom of Belgium, Zale Clovis, one of the potential activists who come up very powerfully for foster the revolution. Welcome, comrade.
All and all for one. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity for talk for this radio house, TV house, because I get all the things. I want to raise salute for Ground Zero. I want to raise salute for restoration forces them, where they defend all the counties and all the LGAs. I want also use this opportunity for congratulate the interim government for the steadfastness, for the underground job where they do and diplomatically, and one for use this opportunity for welcome all our fellow comrades, activism, where they don't join for come for this show, because this show just be for the benefit of the whole struggle, for make sure say we get to the finish line and we liberate our people. Thank you once more for inviting me here.
All right, thank you so much, Comrade Clovis. In that light, fellow Ambazonians, when I click the share button, we get plenty things to talk for today. We get a lot to share with you now. We know say we don't be a very long time where activists they come join platform like this, and I think say 2021 we go be a year of change, and we would expect more activists. Sometimes we will see all activists will hold a joint platform and for this same ABC TV. First of all, before we dive into our agenda of today, I want to thank the communication department for the interior government, especially our humble Christiano and Comrade Oben, where you call them even about midnight, they will respond to our call. That's why we be proud of the ABC TV, because na TV where it serves the purpose of all Ambazonians, not a purpose of individuals. So if you get initiative, good initiative will bring up the platform. I think say the government it embrace them. Now why that way? When I see we there for here because we bring an initiative, we cry for the government, say we want use the government platform, because in our platform the government accept. So we thank the crew of the ABC TV. In that light, first I will introduce the panelists and their LGAs. We forget that one because people get to know, people get to ask questions. What draft day you draft? Because first we support the internet government, and we support the internet government. We support the institution. You support the institution county by county, LGA by LGA. Before I know what to me they introduce because I know all of them. I know Penjeka first. I belong to the Fako County. All we know, our senior comrade Ponilong, all the way from Bonga LGA, will be there when what draft will be see all, and comrade Clovis will be see all for Kupe Manunguba, one touch, comrade Mala, the female general, all the way from Momo, will be see all the way from Momo, and then me in particular, I belong to two county, the Momo County and Meme County, but I belong to Mogamo LGA and joint participant in the Mogamo LGA, and in that capacity as a communication secretary for Kumba LGA. So, fellow Ambazonians, fellow citizens, once more, a good evening. Okay, right away we go to the topic of the day. Before we want to bring out our initiative, we go first talk so small thing the way that it happened for the revolution, electing our people small, because all we there here, we get various platforms there, we already come live talk, but now we're there for a bigger and not even a bigger platform where the whole Amazon, the Washington for Ground Zero, for satellite, the whole way we need to tell, we the activists, we get everything the way it already happened within the week. More time will talk even 3 minutes then before we come to our discussion proper. I will start with the female general. Comrades. We don't see for the past week, we don't see the pressure when La Republique in the mountain for Bowie County and Wakuchinja in particular. And we get information for the secret meetings the way they be hold on. We say me the ambush, me the attack Wakuchinja and Bowie County. What do you think that it be their primary aim? Or not say they think that when they capture the Bowie, the war will end. What do you tell the Amazonian people wait till they go on? Because if they say La Republique, the last touch that if they don't succeed, that one they will go to the negotiation table.
Yeah, actually, La République is so confused. So the last time I checked and I got some news from their site, they was really concerned about the Bui Warriors. So they are really confused how Bui Warrior is really working. They're asking themselves, how possible is that? I want to remind Ambazonians that Bui Warriors is one of the forces that really giving La République nightmare. That is why they use their colleague ADF to make sure that they destroy the Bui Warriors. So there was a time you see that ADF was like they want to deal with Bui Warriors, they want to put Bui Warriors down. That was actually La République agenda. So we have to understand also that using ADF to destroy Bui Warriors, they didn't succeed. So ADF now is actually going to like deceive Ambazonians, saying that they are the one doing the thing in Bui. So we saw some movies they play saying that they are the one that did it in Bui. And all Ambazonians know that is the Bui Warriors actually working in Bui. So right now, their agenda is that if they didn't succeed to pull down the Bui Warriors, they are going to the negotiation table. So the last show I watched for this boy, this La République activist, Jupon Gono, he was talking about the Bui Warrior. He said they are very sophisticated. They are really well formed. So like La République used all their agents to pull them down. So I am so impressed about this particular Bui Warrior because the way those people are operating, I can really thank the Bui chairman. Say they do the great job because those people are well equipped. The strategy is too well, and they are so well organized. So even they use Bella Franklin and Sheikha Homeland to bring in to destroy the Be Warrior. They didn't succeed. So I want to encourage all the chairmen from other countries to copy from Be Warriors. So all ambassadors they watch us, they get to understand and pray and support 100% of Be Warriors because they don't do, we don't see. Many people are asking, but what happened to the World Drive? Now the World Drive, they work on the ground, so now only see waiting if they happen for breed. So they give the pressure to other chairmen to work. My people, fellow Ambazonians, Be Warriors have put La République dans la sauce. La République don't confuse. As at the tell una so in their group, there's total panic. There be whole meeting say they are going to send bomb, they are going to, that is just frustration. So we have to remain focused. They want to use it's not working. So right now they are really confused. So I want to thank everybody that donate to support the Be Warriors and keep for that have not donated, please. We get to support them because nobody say na talk. Then they do them, we all the see. Nobody say that they talk. Then they do them, we all the see. So please, it don't bat. Be Warrior organization so number one nightmare. Thank you so much, Papa.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Female General. Thank you for that brief elaboration. Yes, I'll go for Prince Jeka. You don't see we various forum them and activists they post. So when they say if you begin pass exam, you get a motivate. We receive an account where it passed through the where be endorsed by the government. Say who support the Bui Warriors and Gokutunja. And for me, I support that initiative because when person you do a good work, you get a motivate. And we even see even for your page, you don't post maybe they support the Gokutunja now because of their good work way you do. What if you tell the fans, what if you tell Ambazonian people, will tell me they join hand or the initiative the internal government bring us, say me they join for support the Bui Warrior for this crucial moment. Wait if you talk.
Erico Akaba, thank you very much. Before I want to talk, I want to motivate the only woman amongst we, that's my able female general. We don't go a very long way. And I want to encourage all the women the way that they feel discouraged. When an activist, the way they don't feel discouraged for come online. I want to say we are now a strong bond where we further this revolution ahead. So make una pick up the courage. If something they hold you for back, make you rise up and join we all as activists. Activists will be the vanguard of this revolution. We'll therefore make sure say we push this interim government, we push this revolution to victory. Whatever they hold you back, as when they seek a female general with that spirit, with that courage, where they keep on, no matter everything, she's pushing on. And so every woman, if you be woman where you know, so if you do, join the activist side. Now, before I go into it, I want to say kudos to the chairman of Mbui, kudos to the chairman of Goketunja. As you wanna know me, Prince Jeka, me I like me action. Me I've been a person for action. Yeah, even for Watana we wanna see things that we do. Watana Action Forum. Yeah, and for the place where we will not watch what people they die, then we support any nonsense. So we want to thank first the Mbui County and the Goketunja County for using the war draft because that's the main purpose for the war draft. If when I hear somebody call Prince Jeka in name for some site, not saying that because of say they hold them for their canals. Yes. Because for this revolution, when we do, we don't need failure. We need Naseme will succeed. If every county, every LGA, every chairman go fit use their word draft without mixing sentiments, my people, I tell when I say La Republique go pack out of Ambazonia, Southern Cameroon as soon as possible. Yeah, and I go support everyone. I go support all when I say make una go support Mbui and Goketunja. Yes, me I like me action. Me, I like say when we collect money for where people, make where people see the job what they do. Just like what we don't come here today. So if you hear some person they call Prince Jeka in name, not saying because of say I don't hold them for play with enough breed. Because me for this revolution, I know they look at people their face. Where people not they die for ground, people they for over here they make their own kind thing. So Mbui, they give La Republique very big sleepless night with my one and only General No Pity of Goketunja, the Marine Force of Babalang. They did give La Republic sleepless nights. And that is what we need to do. If the whole 13 counties of Amazonia, they did born so, where people, they did look at that action, they did look at that action for motivate them, for kick out La Republic, my people, just like what did happen for Senegal now. When I visit Amazonia, no go come quick. Senegal start now yesterday. Today, their president don't run. What if we too, we hold all these people, then so where they don't shit on, they feel comfortable for their canals, make all them, they come out, they work hard, they push this revolution, maybe we go for front, with we are money, with we are patriotism, with we are love, with we are oneness, as all these activities they gather for here today, my people. I tell una say Ambazonia, go there for very, very corner, nana so. Thank you, Ambazonians. I dey here for broke una tori. If anything the way you worry about Prince Jeka, don't forget, if you drop question for down there, we are Secretary Obende for background, and my one and only Dr. Ngwambe, today for day, they go bring them for women, we answer them. I love all una and I day for una service. God bless una.
Okay, thank you so much, Prince. Thank you. I go to Senior Comrade Paul Nilong. Yes, I will take you out of that, then I come for Weimar country. I will take you out of Ground Zero, now come back to Weimar country. You don't see the past week, the past month, the way international body, it mount a serious pressure on La République du Cameroon, and we don't see even the German parliamentarian way our comrade Chris Anubi interview. We see recent tweets. It don't change now. It talk now on genocide. We don't see America resolution 846. We don't see the British House of Lords. It talk. It mount pressure on La République. Wait till we educate our people. Now, an international body, it mount a serious pressure on La République. Wait till you say we now we do for make La République go down on the knees. Now say move forward. I'm now the clap now for international body, or we supposed to give more powers on Ground Zero.
Thank you for that question, my brother. Okay. Thank you for that question, this opportunity for express. I don't always tell Ambazonians. Say this revolution not about live show. This revolution not about making audio. This revolution not about write up. This revolution not about Facebook. This revolution not two things. Now action for Ground Zero and international push, diplomatic push. And what we will need for diplomatic push. The other day I put up a post where the the United States representative for United Nations, I think that Dr. Greenfield, they call this woman, he talk about the Tigray situation for Ethiopia. He get 1,000 and something retweet. That particular tweet, he get 1,000 and something retweet. When I remember saying Americans, they do that retweet. No. Now Tigray people, with this thing, they hot for their skin, now they be retweet and so. Each time when you put up a tweet and you get above even 100 retweet, it shows say people they support that thing. But if you see Ambazonians, we spend the whole our life now for Facebook, either for destroy some man or for destroy some woman. How it help we? 80% Ambazonians, I drive mad, just 80% for Ambazonians no get Twitter handle, they don't get Twitter account. But now for Twitter, every Ambazonian for diaspora, your own battlefield supposed to be on Twitter. That if the okay, look for Britain, we'll see what you that member of parliament. He talk for inside Britain, he don't inside the British Parliament. He don't bring up this issue for the Ambazonian War of Liberation. Look what way Nado, the other parliamentarian for France, see what we they talk. He question foreign minister. Foreign minister no fit respond. He can't tweet him. How many retweet he be get for that particular tweet? How many of we go take this man, this parliamentarian, a tweet? We'll put him for this thing. We'll retweet him. We'll tweet him. How many? Look, Okay, even see this Dr. Christoph Hoffman way he don't talk about the situation for German Bundestag I think 2 or 3 times. How many of we don't acknowledge her? We spend all our time now for Facebook. We don't look this revolution don't pass Facebook. Now 2 things. We warriors that they make we proud. But not be only we warriors that day, not be only Ngokutunja warriors that day. Not be only Red Dragon for Libya and them day. Now only the 3 of the year for now. We saw the other LGA the day. Why did they sleep? Now time for woke up for sleep. As the international community, they put pressure on their parliament. If Britain and France will get people that were inside these 2 parliament, the way that they put pressure now for their government, then it means will get for woke up for sleep. May every Ambazonia he get a Twitter handler. If you follow me for Twitter, I don't tweet your important story. You get just one simple responsibility. Just retweet. If you don't make comment, retweet. But you see, say, we spend all our time for WhatsApp forum, make all kind audio. That time you use 20 minutes for make audio. You feel use 1 minute. You feel use 1 second for retweet. You feel use 2 or 3 minutes for tweet and for retweet. Check Twitter every moment. Follow up people, follow up these dignitaries then. United Nations, US Congress, US House of Senate. That's more focus, especially we for diaspora, more focus for this direction. You go for some activists, yeah, Twitter handler. So the last tweet now 3 months ago. 5 now that we're supposed to focus on this. Why our boy that they work on the ground? So fellow Ambazonians, if they work on our side, the international community they express this sympathy. Because look, Tigray, their own Tigray crisis, it never make how many months? We don't make 4 years. Look, Myanmar, their own crisis where they go on, their own coup. It never now how many days? The international community they talk. Our own, they start talking for some short time. If they go Al Jazeera, they talk and they talk, all of a sudden things they just go down. But I want to assure you at this moment, say the international community don't pick our case. We will leave all this noise for the make and for audio, Facebook. We will focus on the doing the right thing, raising fund like what you would want to do today, raising fund for execute this war for another level. Concentrate on our Twitter handlers, and then we'll focus on ground zero, building one another. That's the most important thing. This revolution is not about talking about you or talking about me. It's about 10 million Ambazonians fighting for freedom. Let us be focused. We are winning and we are on the right side. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We go for Comrade Clovis. I will ask you, then go talk, then we enter into our topic of the day. Yes, Comrade Clovis, we don't see the work of the war draft. When the president launched this war draft, people be asked question, what the war draft mean? So it will be for you for the explain, because I mean 1 minute where it try to explain the meaning of war draft. We don't see the successes of the war draft. Are you there one of the strong backbone of the Kupe Maninguba? You be one of the advocates, will be advocates. You bring a massive turnout for Kupe Maninguba. You pick a little bit of successes where you know say if the war draft, you know be there, or this war if you sometimes the ground zero if you don't go, or if the war draft it be there, the war if you don't go somehow. So if you just give you some reasons where you see where the war draft it be a success to this revolution.
Yeah, thank you for that question. When they bring up that initiative for war draft, it will be something very, very good. Mostly as people get a lot of criticism towards my trip to Boya, where it will be mishandled by a lot of individuals, or not if you any person for now. So after we get this boost by the introduction of the war draft, it will pump in new blood for our revolution, where it don't go down very, very low, like say it died. So one, with the introduction of the war draft, it be revigorate our revolution to another level. Without the war draft at this point in time, I think would have been for the talk now another thing about this revolution, not for be this independent war, not for be this level where there's also the international community, they strong for La Republique Iba. You did see the American Senate they talk, you did see the American Congress they talk, you did see German parliamentarians they talk, you did see French parliamentarians they talk, you did see people they talk all over. It's as a result of the war draft, the work of the war draft, though not in every county or in every LGA, but the side then where the war draft they really go on properly, where they use them, it really show result. But I want to make this appeal and make this correction. Say we get 13 counties and or a lot of LGAs. Make every LGA, every county put the war draft at work, because no county, no day way if you talk say anybody receive nothing for the pledges the way people they be make for the war draft. You know must receive 100% for the war draft for the pledges before we start here how ground zero the shake. What the international community need before a talk, it need action. International community don't need protest movement, actions, writing on Facebook just like our comrade talk, making live audios. International community need for see atrocities where they committed, a need for see how the world will go, the consequences, mostly on the educational aspect, before it come in, because now one of the interests that mostly in the loss of human life before it come in, if not only for just born place and so on, well, international community know the talk. So now the thing where they gather for the war draft, now he put this firepower for down, and now he make then the international community a day now on top this matter and then they give a rest. Just as the war draft gain this ground and give we these successes so far, we must not cross our arms like our fellow comrade Paul Nilon just talk. Say we're not going to cross our arms, they will declare for international community. Why we so we should not make it? You will not feel born picking there, you want me other man take care for the picking. Why they fight for we for that houses, for those parliament, for those assemblies, we need for intensify. People they never pay their war draft, make they finish their war draft. People they never even make pledges, make them now it never be too late. Before we come as this program they come, because there are a lot of programs where all be tilted to pushing forward our revolution, to liberating homeland, and for maybe more get to Boya. So from our own assertion, from the assertion where assessment where I carry out, the war draft may be the breeding link for this revolution. If the war draft never did, then I not think say this revolution is still there. So therefore, be another idea for one Cameroon multi-party politics. Then
thank you so much.
We not go think say we forget any war again. So we fight for liberate ourselves. So the war draft is on track.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, fellow Ambazonians, fellow citizens, we don't listen to the activists, the potential activists of the revolution. We go direct to the subject of the day, and we go take a little bit, I don't know, but we'll talk two times, then we end the show, because the show will not be deemed to be too long. Yes, before I want to go for the topic of the day proper, I want first of all thank the interim government, the resource and mobilization committee for their job well done, because this war draft, when war draft be there, I do not think say we for this level say for even come to show our face for this TV the talk, because we get a lot of challenges where the war draft can solve them. So I want to appreciate our man where don't give even a dime, and you will still pay your pledges. I want to appreciate you so much. So we know say it's not easy, but we get to foster the revolution. And we know say plenty people don't pass through hard time due to this corona period. But if you complete your draft, it's not easy. But we go do her. The war continues. So we go keep on pushing. So I want to appreciate all the fellow ambassadors where they take part of the war draft and they still contribute their money for war draft. And I thank the team, the initiative of the war draft committee. So we go directly to our topic of the day, where we don't see the poster for outside, where we talk about an initiative where be brought by activists, not only one person, activists, where they support the interim government, activists where they support the county by county, activists where they support LGA by LGAs, activists where they support the ABC TV, activists where they support the independent struggle of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. Now then this where they did for the platform for now. So we get an initiative where we go, before I want to start, I will read some memorandum of understanding. Me people, I think so people get to understand one limit where we work, so that me will not get some misfeeling for outside day. I think say we get to read and me people they know, so that means some people no carry different information, go different sites. One minute. Okay. Disclaimer, this group does not work or seek to work against the interim government of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, IG. The group is not against some other fractional fighting group of Ambazonia. The group is not an initiative group designed to support. The group is an initiative group designed to support county and their Ambazonians restoration forces. This group is not against any other Ambazonian fighting group, but it supports the county by county structure under the IG. The group does not also seek to align the burden of responsibility of creating its own fighting or fighting structure. All resources raised by this group will be in support and empowerment of the restoration forces under the IG, currently led by Dr. Samuel Sako Ekome. So now the memorandum of understanding that before we start the show, so that many people understand the limit where we work. We know the work go contrary to the interim government, and even the group within the top, we not there against the government. We then have to support the government fully, and everything where we do, we work in respect with the government. We work in respect to the government, not creating militia, no. We work respect with the government. So I will call a female general. The female general, he will talk, he will give me the reasons why we create this initiative.
Thank you so much, Comrade Erico Akaba. Fellow Ambazonian, we there for wartime. And when we there for wartime, we don't get to wait until money finish before we look for money. We don't get to wait. We have war drive going on. People say that war drive is already there. People are already donating, why creating another? Yes, we have to be prepared. They say too much of something no be the problem. Now where we don't get the problem. We don't see what they happen for Ground Zero. We don't see how bureau here to make Ground Zero hot. So we sit down and say, if we get this particular big fire for change the game. Some people are asking themselves, why IG? Why we not go under IG? We are under IG. They say, when we want our institution to succeed, we get to help our institution to succeed. We must not sit down and make noise on Facebook only and expect only results from our interim government. So we should not say, what we feel do as activists to make sure say we help ground on the ground. We personally say, okay, we are making noise. How do we impact Ground Zero? How do we make sure we provide RPG on Ground Zero? How do we make sure all the 30 counties have RPG on Ground Zero? We shouldn't say why. We know what she don't say world drive. World drive is going on, but we get to prepare ourselves as activists to also do something. Because when we ask ourselves, say, apart from making noise on Facebook, how do we impact Ground Zero? We say the only thing we do for Ground Zero na noise. Na noise. So we decide say we get to sit down and focus and unite as activists to make sure say we provide firewood. Me particularly, people say don't involve yourself. Involved, I like it or not, I am an Ambazonian. And I'm not important than all those people when they die on Ground Zero. At the first place, I motivated them to stand up for justice and total independence. So I know what she don't behind as if no be my team, now my personal team. So it's right time to say maybe take our team for hand, say maybe impact Ground Zero. So we should not really say, okay, how is it possible? We are going to work hand to hand with our LGA and our county, make sure we put pressure and make sure we help them to raise money to provide RPG. So that's how we come up with this initiative, where we beg all Ambazonians to stand and support this initiative, because now we, the activists, want to change, want to impact Ground Zero. Now we don't want to only make noise. We want to also change, because of we activists, there was RPG on Ground Zero. Because we activists, the Republic is hearing fire. Because if our boy we get RPG, I'm sure say this war for don't go far, for don't get our independence. So that's our priority now. We don't want to be here saying that they kill the people anyhow. So that's why we say we will put our head together to make sure we provide RPG for our various LGA. And we cannot do it on our own. We will do it together. I'm not saying the world drive is there, but there's in every revolution, we get to work hard. We cannot sit down, we are already done for world drive. La Republic is coming every day to our land, killing our people every day. Now every day they buy ammunition, they buy granite. Now every day they need AK. Now every day new fire they join. Now every day they need to buy many materials to as far as the world go. The security our people need, we need to improve and improve. So maybe we not go and sabotage wetin we no know. We get to stand as one people and support one another. Is going to change the
Thank you
game
so
for
much.
Ground Zero. This RPG is going to help us. So we are not going to sit down and say, no, yes, the IG is working, but we have to help the IG and our various LGA as an activist, not only to come and make noise. We want action for Ground Zero. We want our fighters to get sophisticated material where they still are for far distance. They will do boom. They go, yes, say, we mean business. So that is the reason why we say we will stand up and create something for Ground Zero. We want to impact Ground Zero. We have impact social media already. It's time for us to impact Ground Zero through our various LGA. Thank you, Papa.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope say the Ambazonian people, they don't get too well. Don't get too well. I will go now to Prince. Prince. What you can tell the Ambazonian people for the initiative where it come up. What you said to the Ambazonian people, we they buy for this good initiative.
Thank you, Erico Akaba. And I want to say, first thing first for Ambazonia, when we not see activists, then we don't put our life, we don't put our face out there. When we come up with an initiative way not to benefit the people of Ambazonia, you first of all wanna get for support. Now, blackmail is not the help. Blackmails, audios, and destroying a project where you never know about them, you know the help. For example, you, Erico Akaba, you be part of Watana Wata movement, and the people of Ambazonia, they know what the Watana Wata movement we don't do for this revolution. Now, if you an activist, you carry out a job, you do the job very well. Now the people of Ambazonia therefore appreciate you. For example, in the revolution, we already show ourselves to be committed to the interim government. We don't do things where it promote the interim government. It's of a shame, say, people where they for inside the same house, they never even know about a project, they could destroy the project. Now, may I go for example? Mo come for Watana Wata. Watana Wata, the interim government and the LDS and the counties, they see how we don't help, what we don't do for inside the counties and LGA. Starting from the president, going to the resource mobilization, going to all the chairmen of the counties and LGA, including where Mama them where they did for Bush. But now the thing is where I appreciate my brother Paul Nilong, where he talks say most people that just be concentrate for Facebook for the dirty old posts for sabotage their own people, their own activists the way we are faced the outside. And most of these people themselves, we don't know them. Most of these people, we don't even know who they be. But when there's initiative where it come out for we picking them for Amazonia activists, then we don't put we are face, we will never ever misuse money. They be first for go out, some of them under fake profiles where they don't ever agree for show their face for go sabotage them. For example, today people go to hear kind nonsense them about Watana Wata or whatever. But may give some people some small brief about Watana Wata movement and why we support this RPG Big Rubber Gun. When the interim government need help for ICC, may they take La Republic go for ICC. They become for Watana Wata. We be arranged our own small package. We give president, may president take and go push work for Ambazonia. When Secretary Chris become for prison break, they become for Watana Wata. They be talking, we Watana Wata, we go there, we give them our own small package for do the prison break. When we are brothers for Kondengi, they be cry, say they don't get breakfast. We be join HSS. We support them for prison, may they get small chop for chop. When coronavirus become for mask, Ambazonian people, they be see as we join again SSS. We go for down, Dr. Tom Dula and the others. We go right to inside villages them for Momo and other places them from Bui. We go give where Mama the mask. Not to count of unspeakable thing that we don't do. Look, for example, for NASA for prison where they suffer elephantiasis. We treat NASA for elephantiasis. But today, it be some shame to say ghost profiles, the way we not even see them. They go stand, they go say job where we activists who don't give our life, we don't give our face, we don't give everything. We did do for the revolution, people not feel encouraged. Now, for example, RPG don't come. We don't see this one now about economic sabotage. I'd always talk of Ambazonian people. This one about economic sabotage. We activists then will get for the come up with initiative for support this government, because everybody where they work for this government now volunteer, they not be paying no person. Now, if you sit down for some place, you come up with an ideology. Not be all man would think the same like you. If people sit down, they think and say they're good, now they will come in for can support you. If you never know something about a program, not go for Facebook, go write some nonsense. Why you not call the comrade? Why you not call those the way they be involved in that community or in that department for us and say, what did happen? Then may they explain for you. We need the rubber gun now. We are case there for the parliament, there for a year, all them talk about that. Without action, without self-defense, as I used to talk, now when I talk say President Sarkozy do good job. Yes, President Sarkozy do good job for accept self-defense, because diplomacy, yes, it did good, but self-defense, now the tool. Now, we don't say and say we are boys, they get the lefanse, they get the popcorn, they get the manawa, they get everything. But if we not take this thing now for start destroy building, look what happened for Senegal. Senegal, they start yesterday or 2 days ago, they don't burn all French thing them down. You notice that the president don't run away. This is the purpose of the war draft. You see why they talk about Buyango Ketunja, because La Republic, their military trucks, them, they don't turn a popcorn for them. We scatter the things them anyhow. Now, when we get this big rubber gun, we don't come up with this initiative. Wait till everybody get for doing and say, Erico Akaba face day out, now picking for ground, now activists for year. We get for supporting through this initiative for mention, say we get the RPG may come. And when the economic sabotage happen, the glory they go now for the interim government. This is what we as Ambazonians need to do. We don't need to go out and talk about something where you never talk for your brother for back. So I call on everyone to come in, support the RPG. Erico Akaba, I'll be very happy for this project, because you know never be inside Watana Wata, but from Watana Wata you don't grow for see what you will get for do, and you don't come out with a very good initiative. The people of Watana Wata, the activists, we all will go stand for your back to make sure that we push you, not only as an activist, but as a son of this interim government and Southern Cameroon. God bless you, and God bless this project.
Thank you so much, Prince. Thank you for that brief elaboration. As far as Watana Day, all we don't see the good work. Our senior comrades.
I want to say something, comrade. Please give me 5 seconds. Let me say something.
Pioneer for this revolution. What if we talk as far as this initiative it be concerned? I know you don't get, as I know that place, you don't get bullets. Yes, sometimes some people don't call abstain yourself for that thing, this, because now some of the things that way, we activists with the encounter, people will call you, come on, move yourself without this thing, don't join this. So how you see this initiative, you like a grandpa, you like a senior man?
I should say, female general, may give 5 seconds, may talk something, may talk before I will talk.
Okay.
Please, can I have the 5 seconds?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we get to understand, say, this initiative, not be something when I play. I don't tell Ambassador, I say, this time are they involved? When they see RPG somewhere, me, the female general, I go by myself. No be say, I hear say, 1 cent no will come out until I see the RPG. Say I will go and test them. Me, myself, and then Africa. Any country for Africa, I go. No be say we go send money for person, may go buy them. I will go personally. So this project, so now something where I don't care put my head, say it must succeed. We need the RPG. So we get to put our head together and trust your activists to deliver the RPG to their country and their LGA. Thank you, Papa.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, before I go to come report, I want to correct some small way Prince talk the Prince. This program, I bring the idea, but people they manage the program. The program are activists. They manage the program, not my program. The program is not my program. I just bring the idea. I share the idea. Or we buy the idea. So we work now as equal partner, not saying as a program. No be an individual person program. Now one program, all man the same. So I'll go to a senior comrade.
That's very good, Erico. Thanks for that clarification, and I appreciate that. That's the
Yeah.
spirit for all for one for all. I like that. Now, so with waka, watana wata, all tina wata. We deal with you.
Confirm. Confirm.
Yeah, before I continue, I want make some small correction. Prince J card over it use some word, it use some statement where I know say after the one they go cut na people the day they be ready for make audio after this. We not get nothing for do with big rubber gun. I know say na just a slip of the tongue. We not get nothing for do with big rubber gun. Our project na the big firewood. I know say Prince J card sometimes they easily be so you hear go you go talk big rubber. It's not big rubber gun. Our project na big firewood and it no dey in relation with any big rubber gun project anywhere. This is
Thank
the
you.
big
Thank you for that
firewood
correction.
because we don't find the name of it giam. We don't find all kind name of it giam. We don't over talk palava name. And I want make Ambazonians and know say this project before it want come off for light. You don't bring this project over I think 3 or 4 months ago. We'll start the work on bit by bit, try to gather things and talk for people from behind the scene before we come out today. So make some man no see we don't come out with big firewood. They talk say yeah, una don't hear some other people their own big rubber gun. Una want bring una own. Where this one na a separate and until you don't start, you don't the idea you don't bring them long ago and we decide for work as a team to see and see me succeed. So fellow Ambazonians, I go give una a brief on how this project is all about. This project now for assist LGAs and counties for put an extra material, a particular material for their disposal. This project now a support project. It means say we don't already go for back, we'll make all the necessary findings. How much this particular material costs. Now, we know say they don't do draft. Draft get own project. But we want motivate the LGAs, want motivate the counties for get some particular material where if it change the face of this revolution. So we don't do the findings. Now for raise that money for support the 13 counties. And just like draft, we go county by county. When they talk about I hear some statements say state treasury, accountability, state treasury. We would want come out as an external entity for support, for push, for give an extra push. It means say when we collect all that money, for example, we will begin with county A, B. We collect all that money for county A, B. All man, as the money they enter inside that account, they need delete statement of account. They need delete that statement. No, it come off aside. All man go see it. They go publish them. Say okay, county AB now una money this way. We don't raise them. We don't raise 10,000. We don't raise 20,000. Or we don't raise 1,000. Okay, we need some more. Una take. We need some more. Una add even at 2,000 on top more purchase this thing. If we fit succeed for raise the total amount for buy that material, we raise it. If we not fit with that given period of time, we go count for that county. We say okay, we don't raise 7,000, we don't raise 8,000. You need 2,000 or 3,000 for flop am. We go buy am. Now in this, we say we get a committee, a team, where it go supervise the buying on the ground right up to that way it go be delivered. So I beg. No project need to come now for counter the interim government. This fear way there for people they heard about interim government. Una fear more than the war on the ground than for fear the institution. The institution is there, built and stable. I don't know why people did be frightened. Each time when you come with some small initiative, they tell you say you want to fight the interim government, you get for going for state treasury. Una the fear now waiting. I don't tell Ambazonians, now the war on the ground, they make the institution big and strong and powerful. Not be the institution, they make the war big, strong and powerful. Una get it from me today. As much as that war, it dey go on the ground fierce. As warriors, they attack, Ngokutunja attack, Meme attack, Fako attack. The institution, they get power. Now that time the international community, they find the institution. Man make una understand today. The international community go find the institution for beg for ceasefire. But if the institution they grow, then war on the ground is slow. The international community will tell una say, una continue for bill una till una the bill. But we see how life they go back to normal for ground zero. So una no get used. So anything una they talk, that one una. We see and say it dey against una. I tell una, let us focus to make the ground what is supposed to be. Which way we county they do them, the warriors that they do them, we extend for the whole 13 counties. So anytime any man want to, would it be on institution, we get for the institution strong. Ambazonians, let me tell you people something. The institution is credible when they see power on the ground. I not lie, I not tell you something. UN go come back, UN go come for that institution in need. It go down on his knees. The UN Congress go send letter for that institution. The European Union go send letter for that institution. If they see how a ground it march fire. But who get your time if fire if they need march fire for ground? So would it come out with the initiative like how we Dr. Sakobi come out with Operation Lava Storm. They be collect that money for Lava Storm. They give for some county. They go do some particular thing. It don't mean if we want raise fund, we must find the county account. We'll find the LGA account. It's so when at the end that kind of talk over social media, it shows say for real we'll be more concerned about ourselves than this revolution. So please, fellow Ambazonians, I don't beg everybody where they listen for my voice. I beg. Now not the time for we for support we counties through this big firewood project. Any amount we get them in no small, but for the forum we get a fixed amount. If you want to be included for inside that forum for start contribution, please, like how my brother be taught for wartime. I think female general for wartime. You know the way na only end one end. We get so many initiatives that would bring them. Like how we water day. You see sometimes contribution for water $10 every month, sometimes every air classic way Prince carry her up. You go for this, okay, now list don't come over there support Brew Warriors and this thing. Now so it day. We go spend now only so we go contribute now only so Sute will reach homeland. So now we come with the initiative now say anything where you get up. If you be interested for join the forum, you will give a number for Akaba, you give for me, any of you will there for send your number, we'll go put you for inside the forum, we'll get modalities, we'll get criteria on how you go there inside that forum. So please, this one now we for join hand because we don't overcry that big fire. We do not overcry RPG for ground zero. We need even one. And by the time we raise this fund, we'll buy one, just one. We'll go present that one and say, okay, now one big fire with this one don't buy her. And if that big fire will happen for ground zero, now who change the game? At the interim government. We have no fear about interim government. Interim government until we got planner. No man of it destroy them. So I don't know why anytime when one come out with an initiative, the first thing where any man they think and I say they want to destroy interim government. Why are you afraid? Why?
Yeah.
Fellow Ambazonians, please let us put our hands under this project and change the game.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, our senior comrade. We don't really talk about the big man. Yes, I'll go to our comrades. We don't keep it long. Clovis, you'll give your own idea where you see for the initiative, because I believe how we get platform, we get people to follow we, and people who want to see your own idea as far as the initiative be concerned. But first, I have correct so I thank our senior comrade. We just correct Pinjeka, just let it talk, because some people now they call and now go talk say the congregate people they talk about big rubber gun. We too don't come they talk about big rubber gun. Now just slight of tongue. Yes, now just a slight of tongue. So we know that one. I'll go to Clovis.
Yeah, any way they think about big rubber gun here and just waste of time. You need to raise money where you need for jail. Where you know if you get your own chop, say for chop. They tell you time for chop, time for drink water, time for receive phone call. So it be impossible for the talk anything about people when they incarcerated, say that they raise money. May Ambazonia they open their eyes. No waste any time to be raising a single dollar for people when they live for jail. That one for the take care for their families. Now they for war. There, any way they for prison, international convention, they where they take care for prisoners. I suppose. Now, on this idea, anything where the act for make the firepower for ground zero for be very, very vibrant. I don't mind who say come out, provided the work for foster this revolution, for push forward this independent war, so that the international community no say ground zero, no get rest. Just as they talk now, make them not even sleep for bed, because they still sleep now. Why they talk for their parliaments and their congress? Make thing where it will make a day ground zero be a way where some diplomat or some congressman or some parliamentarian where they for Western world, and they should have 12 o'clock, they call in other colleague, other people, they say, no, the how will do, they will kill everybody for that place. Make will support such idea. And now, first and foremost, will this group, any person will bring this idea and no know that a very good idea. Just like Prince J.K. talk say, we'll see the war for water. When people be criticize water where they come, where they don't know the input way will get out for the war. The people now, they never even come back for apologize for Prince J.K. say, will be misunderstand this initiative what we bring up. Well, thank you for the war way water do. Now the very error, some few people once start repeated, just few people, because they not be informed, they never ask questions before they criticize. And no matter how initiative they, my fellow comrades, my fellow viewers, no even initiative say me they just contribute now water we no man no go buy. People will see they go criticize say, why people will contribute water, why they must give even oxygen when are free. So we must stay away from detractors. People when they see when program they come up where will help we for both of we are very fast. We need that big firewood. That big firewood first, and limit the casualties for our warriors. A warrior if you stand 1 kilometer with good calculation properly as they will be trained, using a this thing for view. Because we talk about bringing down the colonial buildings, the colonial offices, such as councils, such as DO's office, such as barracks. We will not go closer because our boys they will get this kind of confrontation. But with that big firewood, you simply get for beef for that and the calculated time, and you leave them. They not get nothing like mixer defense system. Like public is a finished, they are finished. You bring that up. When you bring that up place, when the yes, the governor's office go down, the council office don't go down, council building. Even my way we get the last money for pocket will get say nothing this will be keep waiter. Nothing that way they be talk on their mind for ground zero. Why these people never give this thing? Now this kind of thing they will like still the way ground zero will be very happy. Just as what people get now AK get other thing them, the defense la Republic as Prince J.K. talk, the armor card on become popcorn. What people be happy inside there, they never only show you. So when we get such initiative, we will bring that kind of thing. Senior comrade talk here upon long say, even if we get just one, make it do one example, one demonstration, people will call you overnight, you don't go sleep more. So that you call every follower. Any way they follow me, they listen to me. You need to follow me now for say make I get money, make I get fame. No, you need to follow me now for say and the talk way female will get to Goya. So as I put my voice to support the big firewood issue, you to use this support where you take and support me for make sure say Not in Osborne. Support this initiative. We will see result. When Ground Zero see the way, when the international community see the way we know Ground Zero, as they talk, when Ground Zero rough, the IG strong, then the international community be run for back IG. Please, no, we have to come to it. They will talk. Even La Republique where they deny, no can of it deny. Even Castro where you will die in a drum, so they bring up for slaughter. La Republique, no mind. So now this kind of thing they will be doing, then La Republique, they go draw his. They go draw and bring up for that slaughter table. So make we support this initiative.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Fellow Ambazonians, fellow citizens, I will give two minutes for each of my guests there to talk. But before they want to talk, I just talk a brief. We know say country the big. No matter because say na government, they depend on government. Any country where they depend on government, now country where they big, but country where they depend where the government instead depend on individual initiative. Government promotes individual initiative. That country is the big. America is big today, no matter because say the government. America is big because they get private individuals when are billionaires, the way they bring up good initiative, the government embrace them, the country big. So we did think say when the internet government we run away from the republic because of it. When you get an initiative with the republic, the government will see a good initiative, you will grow, the government will do it. It will bring down the initiative, it will make a lot of foster. So that means you remain poor, and then you call the ministers. A country where a minister, they call minister a billionaire. Instead of call private business owners billionaire. Now that the country in that way will run away from the republic. Because you know, you bring a good initiative, you want to bring them to see our TV, they will look the initiative like a good initiative, they know say tomorrow you will be a millionaire for that initiative, they will do it, they will kill the initiative. But we thank God we don't get a democratic government, the internet government, where it accept, because just to coming out for this platform, for the ABC TV, it means that the government it supports any good initiative where it come out from its citizens. So I give kudos to the internet government, say me they keep up. Now the way that way we want, now why that we fight for the republic. We need to fight for God for command the republic and say we can work under the government. People they get private initiative where they want to make Ambazonia get independence, then they make Ambazonia be a better place for the world, for jealous. So I will give 2 minutes for our female general. Me, you round up, you talk, then we move on. 2 minutes so that we round up the show.
My people, my fellow Ambazonians, my mama them, my papa them, my followers, the people of the institution, we want to appreciate Buna for coming to watch us today, and we want to appreciate Buna for everything we want to do. We don't give our face upside. We don't put our face outside for 5 years today. Nobody say we want to remain abroad. We want to go back home. We are having sleepless nights. We want to be home. We want to go to Boya. We are tired of seeing our people die on daily basis. We are tired of seeing our people be maltreated just because they are Ambazonians. We are happy. We are very uncomfortable. We don't even sleep. See how our people beat and humiliate our people on daily basis. We want our country. We want freedom. And we want justice. Yes, total independence for Ambazonia. That's why we say we don't go stand quiet, only making noise on Facebook. We want to stand up and change Ground Zero. We need to do something for Ground Zero. We want to impact Ground Zero. We not trust us for this project. We are going to do the launching soon. We just come to present the project for Una. We will start preparing. I want to salute our ex-Saints Dr. Sako again, and I want to say thank you to our Secretary Chris and all the ABC team for accepting to hosting us today. We stand with our institution. We stand with our interim government, ex-Saints Dr. Sako Ikome, the interim government. I want to thank the chairman of Warriors County. I want to thank the chairman of Gonke Chucha. I want to call on all chairmen to make action say don't on top una head if una no want to stand up and copy from those countries, because we are at war. May una no collect water money. She don't think una dey sleep. They no dey sleep for water. May una copy for other countries. Oh, may una copy for them, because we are at war. Thank you so much, Erico Akaba, and good night.
Thank you, senior comrade, thank you so much. I hope say our people for diaspora, the year, all the counties chairs and the LGS chair, they hold a draft money, they never make action. Me man not call the intergovernment name, money there for una hand, now do action. Comrade Prince Jeka.
Greetings, my great people of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. I want to thank everybody and everyone we don't come up for watch me. And I want to when I say, when I always know me, son of merciful truth, speaking for Watana Wata, son of Victoria. We don't gather here for as one as activists then for push this ideology. I want to when I say make una support him, no doubt him. And if when I say this war, I be don't talk him before. Since before this war draft one start, I be talk about someone mammy way today, it don't do your own good job. I be tell them before, upload with the president. I be talk say this war, if we go to continue the Kina military, they good, but nobody no go look we serious, because if I have a key military, but when you key military, another military go come. Yeah, because the military they are working, they recruit them and they can't die. But when you start destroy the source for the money where they take and pay that military go run when you no get salary. Here this talk what they tell una today, my people. If you will go with the key military, they fine. But when you attack the source, because the military they can't kill una because they want get salary. But when you attack the source where it give that military salary, now what be the source? Now the DO's office, then the treasury, the taxation office, the governor's office, all those buildings, when you attack them, you attack them with that big firewood, the enemy they vanish. It dey like man way go destroy honey bee. When you want to go destroy honey bee house, you go see that so honey they did plenty, like 1,000 honey. You know, we go home now one honey for kill them before you want to go get the honeycomb. No, you go find a fire. You go find a better fire. You put that under the 1 million on a 2 billion honey. All the honey they go take their way out. Then you go get your honeycomb. That honeycomb in Amazonia. The project for the big firewood. Now we don't come here, so we want gather fire for go move that bid and where French don't stand them, Gabon don't stand them, all countries, Semak don't stand them. We for this Amazonia they suck we are honey. We want find that big firewood where we go put them for their under put up. So we burn all the honey, they go scatter. Then we go get now the honeycomb where that honey they cover them in Amazonia. Now so we get to the work. So I encourage all for support. And make you know yes on talk about Prince Jeka. Say Prince not that, Prince not this, Prince go be this, Prince go be that. Una know me. I will always be merciful truth. I will always stand here. And those the way they hide for back or push sabotaging message against activists, we are united. We stand strong to support this interim government and the leader, President Sako, and those who are inside. But any politician, any person where you want to use activism for knock their head, no say your end don't come, we not go knock with your head. We dey out here for work now for ground zero and for the Ambazonian people. We not there for work for people for their interests. So Ambazonians, mommy and papa them for ground, my brother them for diaspora. Now me Prince Jeka, una join we, make we arrange this thing, support our government. I love una and stay focused.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll go to Comrade Paul.
Yeah, I want reassure Ambazonian say this one may not be like saying I want to make this thing clear for all Ambazonians. This project is not competing with any other project. This project is not an IG's project. It's an initiative from the activist born by Comrade Erico Akaba. We all decided to. So this project is not competing any other project in the world, wherever in the world. So may they not talk, may some man not sit down for some place talk say IG, do I use the project for counteract some money project? No. This project is supported by the interim government because it work now towards building the counties, supporting the counties, giving materials to the counties. And I want to talk why this particular material be important. This particular material, na material where you feel stand far away, you cause damage to the enemy's camp without them even seeing you, minimizing damage on our part. Now, wait till we Comrade Clovis don't talk. If it even up, we get even at 800 meters or 1 kilometers, it depends the distance, the target we want hit them. You hit that target, you disappear peacefully. We will not even get retaliation from the enemy. So it really be necessary. For the past time, that will be see how some face, some one the way they be using for camouflage. We'll see how it be there for social media sometime where they never ever use them. But wait till they come out this time around. Now for buy something we will go fit use them to the enemy go testify for ground zero. So true. That money, it don't burn fruit. It don't burn tea where they be the one time. So please, would it beg even people with the inside interim government, would they beg when I say, make all we join hand. We not say not easy, but make all we join hand for see and say this project, it reach the end. May we just succeed for produce one. We send them, for example, for Fako County. When Fako County just use that thing, so put even at that colonial governor office for down, they get the face for the revolution will change. I tell you now, the face for the revolution will change. Now the thing that would the vision that would get and what would it come out with this kind of project. So fellow Ambazonians, I want to appeal for una say una continue for be focused. All this smear campaign for the call people their name, the one no get integrity, the one get integrity, the one don't sell out, the one no be sell out. I tell una, all we activists that would fight now for una interest. Would fight now for una interest. Wait would the turn every day. We need now. We need una support as much as una too need our support. When I see some person they could talk for a core activists, name say the activists not do one na so. I dey laugh una because would they all we for inside house would they take spear would they chug our roof would they chug our roof. When rainy season come, would they expect now wait rain go fall away for inside house. May we be united for inside the interim government. If you get any doubt for some issue for your brother, call your brother, ask your brother, say this thing now waiting, this one now waiting. Not for come for social media, you call a bad name, you call shit. Please, I don't want happy for now. We go get the way we go launch this project. But any person will be interested, contact any of we forward for here today. Just contact any person. We go direct you on how you go be part of the forum and how you go forward your payment. So I do want to thank everybody for steadfastness. We thank the warriors for ground zero. We thank everybody with the support me for this initiative until we go realize the project. And not only we, you and me, us together, we are stronger. When we are together, we are stronger. But when we are scattered, now one.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Comrade Paul Nilong. We'll go to Clovis. Your last word to the people.
Yeah, thank you. So everything declared as all our friends, the talk, our brothers, the talk, our activists, the talk, everybody. They talk now one thing, say many people support this program. Now, for any person where the doubt outside, where the doubt say because of accountability. If you doubt accountability, you get two things to do. One, you can go and buy an original RPG yourself so that money not touch hands. You bring and you say you get this thing, you run by them. All we need na RPG. You hand them, they tell you how they do the job. Two, if you still doubt, you not still get confident, you still be welcome for join the forum and you get yourself joined for the commission where would you look Palava Finance so that you see how things that they go where you contribute the money and for any other way that they contribute. So may all who join this initiative now find things, it will make more get for Boya very fast, very quick than we even expect. So good night to you people. And if you get my show today because of this program, it be more important. But join me on my program, updates on Ambazonian War of Independence on Saturday at 2 p.m. Good night to everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, fellow Ambazonians. We thank you so much for watching. But before I end the show, I will advise all my one join the group. We get formal way we follow. We get rules and regulations. For example, you not talk anything against the government in the forum. We just the forum is focused. So if you be willing to join the forum, you send your contact. You contact any one of we. Secondly, people don't complain of donor fatigue or this. I want to tell you so one thing where we don't where we with the year and where you go in practice. La Republic to only be fatigue. La Republic only be exhausted in finance. So now what we do now say that when they want pay salaries with civil servants, what they do now say they cut percentage and they stipulate and they say that will sponsor war. So now we see the level way La Republic don't go, then what about we? So we don't need to push forward. The revolution it come to an end. So in this life, we will end the show by thanking all the viewers, thanking all the Ambazonians from Ground Zero watching us live, and our people in Nigeria